Hey guys, it's Dennis, or Dripping and Driving from the forums and whatnot that I rarely ever go to anymore. Everything's on Facebook and Reddit and whatnot. Anyways, today doing a review for Halo 6 again. Doing a juice review and a product review. Sorry I've been away for so long. Sorry to Jessica from Halo 6. I got married, and so I've been away for a couple weeks, and I've had a bunch of juice to review and whatnot, and pretty much vaped it on my honeymoon. So apologize in advance. Some of the next coming reviews will probably just be recaps, which I did take notes on. So anyways, jumping into this review though, this is the latest stuff that I got from Halo 6, and I think it's probably the most important stuff that I've gotten from Halo 6 so far. So what we're going to be discussing today is Halo 6, basically introductory to vaping kit. It's not going to be available on their site, or any site for that matter. It's going to be available at 7-Elevens and Circle K's and whatnot. Basically just an introductory step to vaping. So it's going to be priced roughly around, I would say, about $20. Obviously they'll have a different price on it that they choose, not Halo 6 but the actual location. So what does it come with? It either comes in tobacco, which is their Tribeca, or menthol, which I'm not sure. Pre-filled cartridges that look like this, and they're pre-filled. Side note, you can refill them, which is good if you vape, but if you don't know how to vape, you might not know how to refill them. Comes with a standard battery. It's one of their batteries. I think it's their G6. And then there's a spot for, you're probably not going to be able to see this, but there's a spot for a charger and some other pre-filled cartos. First thing to go over, the box quality. It's like a hard rubber shell, metal casting, nice clicky feel, really good casing. For $20, if I got this instead of the blue that I initially bought for however much money, I think I would have actually been relatively pretty pumped. This thing's pretty awesome. The Tribeca flavor is like honestly one of my favorite RY4 versions. What else? The pre-filled cartridges or cartomizers are really awesome. I think it's a 901 connection. I'm not sure. It's proprietary. I forgot what these connections are because I really don't use them anymore. Kind of like the Volt has the little plunge thing that goes over the top. Obviously don't drip in it because it can leak into the battery. What else? Yes, also I vaped all the Tribeca. I apologize. So I'm going to be also doing a review of their new juice, Cafe Mocha, which you probably can't see. It's at 18 milligrams, their own proprietary blend. Performance, all that we're going to cover. So first off, like I said, just to recap, this box is awesome. It's got a nice velvety crush insert. Just feels really good. Not much room for anything else. I have been able to stick another battery in here, and close just fine. So that's pretty cool. Assembled, you will not. Let me just double check because I thought I had done this before. Yeah, assembled, you won't really get it in. It's gonna basically lock on you. But overall, 9 out of 10 on the case. It's fabulous. I would say the only thing to make it better would be to include a full cigarette, or e-cig. But in this case, it's for a new vapor. They don't need to necessarily. They won't have another battery because this comes with one battery, 3 cartomizers, and a charger. So let's go over this thing. I like it, and I'll kind of go over why. Let's give it a vape. I enjoy it. There's a lot of great vapor production going on. With the Tribeca, it was the same vapor production that I was getting when I made the last review for them on this little battery. I believe it's 350 milliamp hours. So this is obviously Cafe Mocha. We're not vaping Tribeca right now. So Cafe Mocha, I like it. It actually has well, actually, let's go back to the battery. So battery 350 milliamp hours, not the best, but as an introduction to vaping, I think it is going to be great for the person that's on a budget who wants to obviously get rid of cigarettes and switch to this. The vapor production on this unit's awesome. The charge time isn't terribly long whatsoever. It would have been nice to see 2 batteries in there. That way, when this one's charging, they can actually go in and utilize the other. That would be my only thing to add to the case, along with like the length, is an additional battery. That way they're not fiending and going after another smoke, so a real cigarette. So battery, I like it. Dies, not that bad. It takes me about an hour and a half to get home, and I'm puffing on it, and it works pretty well. So battery's great. The cartomizers are great. They're just like the Volt ones, I think. They hold in a lot of liquid, and yeah, the flavor is just amazing on them. So now, let's go to the review of the let's go to the overall impressions of the whole entire case. So 3 cartomizers, a battery charger, and 1 battery with the case. I would say I would give this whole entire kit for $20 an 8 out of 10. The only reason I won't give it a 10 out of 10 is A, because the length of the box could incorporate room for a fully assembled e-cigarette, and then obviously it not having 2 batteries kind of affects that person who wants to get into vaping. It will include literature that'll bring them to Halo's website, which is great, because if they run out of juice or if they need an extra battery, boom, it's right there. But overall, 8 out of 10. I wish this would have been around when I was starting vaping like 3 years ago. $20-something, walk down to 7-Eleven or whatnot and grab this. It would have been much better price-wise and vape-wise, to help me, kick that habit instead of blue, which, within the first day or 2 I was already on the forums looking for stuff. So 8 out of 10, awesome kit. So let's go to the juice, Cafe Mocha. We're going to do it in their own little device. So, Cafe Mocha. Flavor reminds me subtly of, I believe it's Virgin Vapor's Kona milkshake. Has notes of that. It's not as sweet, but it's definitely a Cafe Mocha. Not a Cafe Mocha you would get at Starbucks or a fancier type of a coffee shop, but more of that Cafe Mocha that you get at a gas station, which isn't bad. I'm a coffee snob, but I still get those every once in a while, and it's good. It's really good. It has a really nice flavor to it. You can taste the chocolate, which I believe they did a fabulous job on their Belgian cocoa, and then you can definitely taste the coffee. Vapor production for a little 350 milliamp hour battery is awesome. Vapor production, if I just hold it like this, which is something I do, tons of vapor production, and I can pretty much clear a room pretty quickly. Throat hit is kind of there. I mean, I have Cafe Mocha in one of my rebuildables as well, and the throat hit's much better. It's a smooth vape. It's Cafe Mocha. Cafe Mochas aren't really designed to be strong, in the sense that they're, it's just not something that you would equate to a strong throat hit. It's at 18 milligrams strength too, so it's like, it's a smooth vape. Definitely a dessert vape. Everyday vape, honestly, I use it interchangeably. I have I have two rebuildables now, and one that's a tank atomizer, and one that's just an rebuildable atomizer, and I interchange them, the flavors all the time, and I go back to it quite a bit just to, I don't know, it's just a good subtle vape that helps my taste buds become distracted. Anyways, if you like Cafe Mocha, not from Starbucks but from other places, I definitely think this is the juice to go to. If you're looking for a good coffee vape that doesn't just taste like burnt beans, which is 90% of the coffee vapes out there, in my opinion, then I would definitely go for this one. They have great customer service. Jessica, who is one of their workers there, is just the coolest person. I would say, definitely go for this. You'll be able to definitely take an inhale and pick out the flavors and determine what you think of them. But anyways, that's all I got today, guys. If you know a friend that's wanting to switch to vaping, instead of going out and getting them an Ego or anything like that, maybe start by getting them this kit. Start looking at it, or looking for it in Walgreens, 7-Eleven, whatnot, and get this kit for them. It's perfect, and at least then they'll know that there's bigger and better things out there, and they'll have a great chance of finding really good tobaccos and menthols that they'll like. So that's all I have today, guys. Thanks for watching, and again, sincerest apologies to Halo Cigs and Jessica from Halo Cigs. I have not been able to do a review, but thanks. Bye.